sold you on the idea of evolution?
I watch a lot of Discovery Channel and Sesame Street. Big Bird cannot lie.
Do you accept the Genesis account of creation?
I mean, is this really an interview? Do you realize that it's scientifically impossible for this so-called God, from which we learn about in this fairy tale book, to actually create man from dust out of the ground? 99.9% of all biologists proved that we've originated from scum on a rock.
Wouldn't it stand to reason that we should be able to reconstruct the skeletal remains of all the transitional species that would have lived after the dinosaurs 65 million years ago? What are some of the contradictions in the Bible?
Smart people don't read the Bible.
Why is it a problem to believe that animals could speak if humans are in fact animals which developed the ability to speak?
Come on, everybody knows donkeys and snakes can't talk.
If humans are just talking animals, why can't the other animals develop the ability to talk?
Snakes don't talk. It's not possible.
But if humans and snakes have the same ancestor, according to evolution, they both came from the same exact place. So if a human could, by random chance mutation, develop the ability to speak through evolution, couldn't a snake, by random chance mutation, develop the ability to speak?
Snakes are amphibians. Amphibians can't talk.
If evolution is a fact, why is it that no evolutionists agree on the process of how evolution happened?
Science is based on observation. No one was there to observe it. We have to believe on the basis of what we don't know, as well as on the basis of what we do know. And what we do know is that this was a fact.
Do you believe that you came from a monkey?
I did not come from no chimpanzee. I evolved with the chimpanzees.
Why do you think that so many people believe in God?
Belief in a higher power, which you may call God if you like. It's always been a survival mechanism. But we've evolved higher than that now.
Why do we find prehistoric remains and also human remains in the same fossil layer?
Aliens.
Is it possible for all the dogs that we see today to have come from just 2 dogs on Noah's Ark?
No. With the variety of species that we have, impossible.
How do you explain the variety of dogs we find?
Duh. Don't you know? We had alien dogs come and breed with our dogs. Yeah, that's how we got chihuahuas.
Do you believe it's possible for any educated person to embrace the creation account?
Not possible. Smart people don't read the Bible.
Why has evolution never been tested or observed in a laboratory?
Testing evolution's kind of like testing your mom. You just don't do it.
Do you believe it's possible for man to be made out of mud in a single day?
Not without 2 B's. Billions of years and bacteria.
So then you would believe that it's impossible for Eve to be made out of Adam's rib?
No, man, it should be a clone. Only possible way is you have to use a lung.
Is it possible for the entire human race to have come from 1 man and 1 woman?
Read my lips. It came from a rock.
Do you believe that God answers prayer?
Seriously, a million prayers an hour? Come on.
What would be an ideal God?
He wouldn't condemn anybody. He'd love everybody. He would accept each person as they are. He'd never allow evil. And he'd evil people. And he never hate anything or anybody. He would accept that just different people are just different. And that there's no right, no wrong. And there'd be no words like sin or wicked or evil. If he was a really good God, he'd never allow genocide. And he wouldn't condemn women for things like having an abortion. And he would accept that some people are just born, the way that they are. And he wouldn't be trying to change them or educate them. And he wouldn't allow all the ignorance in the world.
What do you think about tolerance and equality?
In an ideal world, I think we should tolerate everybody. And everyone should be treated as equals. And anyone that tries to force their religion on someone else should be absolutely... And anybody who's got some kind of backward belief, say, like a faith in God, shouldn't be allowed to... I mean, come on, do we really want them procreating and using up our precious resources? We need to conserve the earth. And one of the best ways to do that is to tolerate, to learn to live in harmony. And in order to do that, we need to... people with nonsensical religious notions. That really is a solution to the world's problems.
Why do you think it's logical to trust a brain that evolved from slime? Why do you think it's logical to trust a brain that evolved from slime?
Good answer. Thank you.
Johnny, you better wash that green off your face, man. It's going back and forth.